We're gonna start on my chicken and dumplings. So I've got our pot getting hot here, and we're gonna add our water. And we wanna add enough of it to more than adequately cover our chicken. So we're just gonna put our chicken into our water. All right, now we're gonna add onion to our pot and celery and a cup of chicken bouillon cubes. And I'm gonna put in maybe a teaspoon or so of house seasoning. Now my favorite part to the celery are the leaves on it. So I'm just gonna snap that off, stick those down in there. And the last thing that's going in our pot is bay leaves. So I'm gonna put our lid on there and I'm gonna leave the lid cracked. Now I've already got a pot of chicken ready right here. And I'm gonna go ahead and pull our chicken out of here. My mother and grandmother made their chicken and dumplings with whole pieces of chicken. Now some people don't want any part of the bone, but like I said, I love it just like this. Now we're gonna move on over here and make our dumplings. Now I've got a bowl of just plain flour here, and I'm gonna use about a teaspoon of salt. I lost my beautiful daddy when I was 19 and he was only 40, but his favorite food was chicken and dumplings. And it meant so much to me to be able to make his favorite dish, even though he wasn't around to eat them, but it was just real important in case he came back. I could make him chicken and dumplings. So I'm gonna start by using my hand, and I can already feel that dough getting real hard. Now I'm gonna add my ice water, just a couple of tablespoons at the time, and then I'm gonna come around and I'm gonna keep building my ball of flour. Okay, so I'm gonna come back and get me a couple of more tablespoons of water and just keep working that dough until all that flour is in there. All right, we've worked up almost every bit of that flour. I'm gonna pick it up, kind of work it like that, and now I'm gonna bring it over here and I'm gonna put down plenty of flour. So here we go. If this dough is like it should be, this should be a fairly hard job. So this process does take a few minutes, but have patience or call in your man and just keep working it and working it and working it. All right, now I'm just gonna dust that with a little bit more flour. I'm gonna let that sit and dry for a few minutes, and while I'm waiting on that to dry, I'm gonna put in a can of cream of celery soup. And it's just amazing the kick that that can of soup is gonna give our broth. All right, I'm just gonna stir those up. I like my dumplings seasoned up with the black pepper. So we're gonna add some of that. And you know what I'm gonna do? I think just to make sure those bad boys are peppered enough, I'm gonna come over here and do this, because I really do like those flavored with the pepper. Now we're gonna take just a butter knife, and then we're gonna start stripping our dough. Isn't that pretty? Beautiful is that dough. Can't think of one other dough that's prettier than that kind. All right. Look at that. Beautiful, thin. So we're just gonna break it in two and drop it into our pot. And the most important thing, y'all, about making your dumplings is you don't want to stir your pot, because if you do, there's a great chance you could tear up your dumplings, and you don't want to do that. So this will take just about 10 minutes. And when they're done, we're just gonna lay our chicken back on top of our dumplings. I'm ready to finish up our pot, and all I'm gonna do is take a little fresh parsley and give them a few whacks, because I do love what the green does to it. And now I think it's safe for me to put my spoon in the pot. These dumplings look just wonderful. All right, now this is ready for our chicken to go back in, and we're just gonna lay it on top of our dumplings. So I think they're ready for me to sample. Look how good that does look. Look at that nice fat dumpling. And there's been a bird out here raising Cain. think I'm gonna go out there and see. He may be after my cat. What a perfect day for chicken and dumplings. They bring back so many wonderful memories.
Hey y'all, it's Paula Deen. Now, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it and click the subscribe button as well as the notification bell to be alerted when I post a video. Love and best dishes, y'all.